love like this I can't explain. Try my best, no luck, but then you came around to me. Gave my heart a touch, it made me say your name in threes. Can't go back in time to change the past. Christina, found the one that gets me straight to land. Christina, I am who I am, can't take it back. Alina, I don't want to.
Greetings. Hi, y'all. I just want you to know I am foregoing sleep for the moment so I can come on here and talk about this. Greetings. Hey, Miss Angela. Hey, Erica. Hey, Dre. Hey, Letitia. Hey, Macintosh. What's up, Bree? Hey to my mods. Greetings to my mods. Hey, January Storms. Where you been? Hi, Donnie. What's up, Cozy Boy? Where you been? Hey, Tamika. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, The Life of Wally. Lady Cash. Amazon Beauty. Greetings, y'all. Nay. Pretty Lish. Hey, Mr. Sean. Hey, Debbie. So, look. First of all, I'm so tired. I'm really exhausted. I just got out the shower and I could just fall asleep. But I wanted to talk about what I was talking to the soul and the spirit about in the shower. I want y'all to just follow me. Maybe this will rub people the wrong way. I don't know and don't give a fuck. Because I feel like if we break the curse, we can return the energy. So, of course, I've heard, like everyone else has heard, about the young male Carmelo Anthony. A couple things. First of all, his name, Carmelo Anthony, is a famous basketball player, right? And this young man was on his way, I think, as a track star. People be pulling on people energy. You know what I'm saying? Now, two, he was found guilty and sentenced to 35 years. Although we know, I saw Sukihana's picture with, I think his name Kyle Richardson, or Kyle, whatever the fuck his name is. Kyle Richardson, that's the bitch off of Beverly Hills, ain't it? Kyle something that shot them people. And George Zimmerman and someone else was on the picture, and she said one of these people were just found guilty. And there was an eyewitness that said that these young boys went in to jump him and he defended himself. I want everybody to take a really good look at this, because when we talked yesterday about the words, like, I just wanted to kind of sink in for us when we talking about the words. And we can't say it on. Let's just get into it, because this shit is Nigger, Nigga, right? I've been seeing a lot of videos, and again, they're so close to my heart. They make me so happy in my soul when people get their just due when they are using those words, that word. But I want us to look at it as what we're really talking about here, right? It is a word that has been endowed with a certain and specific frequency of energy that it is meant to trigger the melanite species. That's why they're saying it. We are the ones that are giving the word power, and then we use it. Oh, we took it and we use it. I use it and I shouldn't use it, but we're using it we took something derogatory that was meant to hurt us and we use it because we took the power out of it and you can't say it. We're talking about words. This is a word that carries a very specific vibration of frequency. And it is meant to enact a specific turn of events. What I want you to see and understand is this, what just happened, was about acts. Acts. Like in a very famous book, the Bible book, it's a whole chapter on acts. That was an act. Those boys went in there to jump him, and he had to defend himself. These are acts. We were taught, we teach our children, words don't hurt you, but we keep reacting off words. Why are we not calling them the nigga first? You take the power out of it by sending the energy back. See, that's the energy that's being brought to us. I've never been called that, but I've been called a black bitch. And maybe it's been said and I just don't even give it power because I don't give a fuck because I don't even know what it means. Start asking the motherfucker, well, what does it mean? What's the word? Well, what does it mean? In our terminology, we believe that it means ignorance. So we're going to argue and fight and potentially go to jail because that's what they want because of their ignorance when we already know we're the superior being. I have gotten a lot of crazy looks when I call these motherfuckers genomes, as if they're shocked that I know what they are. I would never want to stand and just allow somebody to call me a nigga. But my concern is the acts. We are fighting about a word. You can't call me that. We call them peckerwoods, genomes, devils, and then you have Asian slurs, chinks. Then you have Hispanics. We call them wetbacks and spicks. And the list can go on and on. We fighting about motherfucking words. We talking about acts. It's too great of a notion to get out there. Like, why are we not using? Because we're good at using magic against each other. Why didn't a coven of motherfucking witches and warlocks, act on Carmelo Anthony's behalf? Why didn't no covens act on his behalf? We'll hit a bitch with a chair, boom. We gonna knock a motherfucker out in the store because they said the word nigga. Because it's meant to do that. It's meant to entice you in that way. But when it comes to the acts, we don't show the fuck up. We're not showing up. That's what we need to look at. The acts. When you see them, call them a nigga. Call them a nigga. Nigger. Oh, I'm disgusted by you, nigger. All of these videos that I see on Instagram, which just really is so good to my soul, if I could just say it one more time, where these young men are, they have these two separate podcast type shows, and these genomes get up there and they're like, yeah, you're a nigger, and then they go in, like the black guys, the melanites, they go in on these motherfuckers. And by the time they get done saying what the fuck they gonna say to them, they're on silent, they're on the fuck mute. See, that's all it takes. They want you to react. They need an act. You mean it was recorded that them boys went in there to jump them and ain't nobody see it but the Melanite male? No, they saw it. Just like teachers saw the white girl. The little genome bitch in the school, she went and picked up a whole desk and went over and hit the black girl in the back of the head. And she turned around and jumped up and handed the bitch her ass. I mean, beat her motherfucking ass. And here comes the teacher. The teacher ran over there once he saw the chair hit the girl's head. But you had to see her get up out of her seat and walk over there to even get the chair. Acts. They have taken your magic from you because that is where your power lies. And then they have given you a falsified indoctrination of a fucking bullshit ideology of a God that does not exist. That does not exist. You are the God that you serve, and yet you are willing to die over words instead of using your innate power to bring justice and respect back to the fucking word. If you hate Quatita so much and you're throwing magic at Quatita, why the fuck are you not throwing magic at these motherfuckers that's out here killing children? Because you're a children killer? You're a baby killer? You're a pedophile? See, I fight against that. That's my fight. Why are we fighting against motherfucking words? They come in near our face. You're a nigger. Well, you're a nigger. But if you put your hands on me, now we have a different kind of issue. They want you to be triggered by that motherfucking word. I don't give a fuck about that word. You give a fuck about me. We can call them trailer trash, down in the dump, dirty fingertips and fingernails, no motherfucking bathing properly, ain't washing the motherfucking feet, ain't washing your pussy, your asshole, motherfucking got mustard and cottage cheese between your legs. We can go there. What I'm talking about is acts. Properly utilizing your innate power as a divine being to bring forth justification. And it can't be stopped. Only way they can stop it is if they control your mind and make you think that just evil. You believing that your power and your magic is evil makes you think that you are evil, and you don't even see the string. You don't even see the string. Therefore, it's implementing self-hate. Because the 666, as they say, is evil, but that is the makeup of your melanin and your melanite. Crystal beings, gems. Gem and the holograms. Gem was the only real bitch. She can shape shift and transform. A hologram are bitches that are projections that are not fucking real, bitch. You're the only gem that is correct, and you are shape shifting because you are the real God that is sitting inside of a vessel. And you're pissed about words. Meanwhile, this baby is going to prison, although we know that these motherfuckers have been killing rapidly. See, I'm out of town right now. I came out of town to investigate a string of murders where these people have been hanging and motherfucking drowning black people. See, I do this kind of work and people don't know it because I do it in secret. This is what I'm talking about. But where is your fucking power and your magic? You don't want them to do the 35 years? Then fucking get busy with your magic. Why wasn't people assigned to the motherfucking judge? Why wasn't people assigned to the motherfucking jury? Am I mistaken that I heard, was there all demon voice jury? Is that true? Is that fact? Nobody was assigned to the prosecution or the defense team. His defense team was garbage, apparently. The best way to trick a people out of a motherfucking seat. That's illegal, ain't it? If his people was motherfucking genome, that's illegal. That means they cannot give a trial of his peers. He's supposed to get his peers, meaning people that would be most likely in category. So that's just gone. That's just done away with. We must go and protest. You're so scared. You're so scared. You're so scared. You're scared yourself. You're scared of your own innate power. You're scared. Well, I don't want to tap into something. What did you do? Tapping into what? Well, I don't want to bring that in. In where? It's all around you. That is a delusion for you to fucking think that you're by yourself. You're by yourself where? In a simulation full of energy? That don't die? Where exactly the fuck do you think you by yourself at? Exactly what would you be tapping into that you, I don't want to tap into nothing that I don't really know what I'm doing. I think that's the fucking problem. I think that is the fucking problem. So what I can do in this moment, because apparently I'm always attacked. So I can't even hardly do the work that needs to be done. You motherfuckers make me sick. So worried about, is this appropriate first date? Is she got on appropriate for first? It's appropriate if she fucking wore it. And who are you, the titty fucking police? Who gives a fuck? It's real shit happening. So what I can do is to share them getting their ass beat, so we can keep appropriating and moving that motherfucking energy. We need to garner that energy. Because it's just one of me. And I'm already fighting for my life because ain't nobody fighting for me. I'm being used. Like the girl said, I don't know if that was her nephew or her cousin, little Cyrus. Cyrus. She said, I never gave a fuck until it was my family. The crazy part is, it's all our family. That's the motherfucking problem, ain't it? Don't have another motherfucking conversation if you too scared to step in the motherfucking battlefield. Because who you talking to about it? What you want them to do? You don't want to call on nobody. You don't want to call on no ancestors. You don't want to throw no motherfucking goofer nothing. You don't want to drop a blood, bitch. You don't want to tangle with nothing. You're going to go to Jesus about it. Is that right? And Jesus might be on time or not. But I forgot he is the motherfucking creator of the oppressive energy. Because that's what he was created for. Your motherfucking downfall. But I guess we can't have that conversation because you still praying about it until it's your cousin or your brother, right? And then you gonna want everyone. Then you gonna click out and you gonna have a meltdown and you gonna do what? Go get Ben Combs, whatever the fuck his name is. Cause he ain't gonna do shit unless he got a few millions coming to his pocket. And then he's gonna get you your money, and then you ain't gonna be able to say shit else. Everything gonna go silent, and then everybody gonna forget about your baby. Ain't nobody got no work for motherfucking Jackie Johnson, Kendrick Johnson's mama. She's still trying to battle. Why is she still battling? Can you imagine your son, child, daughter, nephew, niece come home or don't because they are dead at school because a little genome has his or her entitlement to your child's life? And I don't mean a motherfucking expensive attorney. I mean, call on somebody, call on the Calvary. And I don't mean on your Jesus that has yet to show up for any fucking Melanite that I've seen. We are talking about acts, not motherfucking words. If you a slap a bitch for saying nigga, then I assume that you can go and do some real fucking power work for killing of babies and sending them. Do you know the one time my daddy told me, he said he couldn't stop himself from crying? My daddy was like a witness to, he remembered the story of the first little black boy to be executed. He was like motherfucking 8 or 9 years old, little black boy. They electrocuted him. And again, why are we not seeing genomes being slaughtered in the motherfucking street? They make for good TV on cops when they just getting slammed to the ground. But see, we don't get slammed to the ground. When we hit the ground, we don't get back up. See, it's a difference. I'm just trying to figure it out. You still praying about it? What's your Jesus gonna say? To believe, like you believe that Jesus wrote the Bible? No, he just gave First Corinthians says, oh, you mean the genomes that you are watching slaughter? They are the same ones that wrote this book. You are aware of that, right? That you quoting to death, literally. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna go on and take my ass to sleep. Cause see, my Bible brings life. And you ain't gotta guess or decipher the shit. You just gotta use it. Something wrong with your power? My mom used to say, something wrong with your motherfucking hands? Something wrong with your motherfucking hands? Or you just gonna put them up? Or put them together? Mm, mm. Dig this. Why is your savior and safety always dependent upon your fucking hands? Just let that sink in and register. I'ma go. But I just thought I would drop that off here because we mad about words but not actions. Mm. Have a good night and a good sleep.